Peace, love, prosperity, abundance, self-love, self-care, wisdom, comprehension, knowledge, understanding. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, aloha, shalom, salam alaikum, and grand rising. Grand rising. We rising to the top. We rising to the top. So family, I came across a video. You already know I'm always coming across videos. Sometimes too, my uncle will send me videos and I will share with you. Now, this video I came across on Facebook, and if you've been watching me for some time now, I always say that Africans are so quick. We've been programmed to hate the Caucasian man, but we never hold our people, our leaders accountable for the things that they do. And sometimes I refer back to slavery. Nobody held them accountable. Till today, they're still doing the same thing. Nobody's holding them accountable. Now, this young man right here, he migrated from Libya. And, when they go through Libya, they sit on this plastic boat. I mean, plastic, it's a boat-based plastic. It's not really meant for long journeys. Like when you go to the beach and you're just chilling with your family or, that type of move. And every time they get there, because they're going to Europe, so the people that work at the sea, I don't know what their name is called, they will come in with a rescue ship to rescue them. Now this mumu means, I'm not trying to be, this monkey, this mumu, this ungrateful being, this ungrateful African man, this ignorant African man or boy got the nerve to say what he has to say. It's English. The accent might be a little thick, but yeah, I understand. Basically, he said he's going to take everything that white people took from Africa. And he talked about, people were dying at sea. They were taking lives at sea. And so he's upset. But they saved him. This is the same person that the Caucasians saved him. They got him on the ship. They got him in Europe now. Now, when I saw this video, I commented. I said, why are you mad at them? You're not mad at your leaders for after slavery. I know Arabs were the first that enslaved Africans, right? And then after that, the Caucasians came in. After the Caucasians, now the Chinese is the one that is there. He is not mad at his leaders, the people that he voted for. He's not mad at them for giving Africa to China. But he's mad at the fact that he has to leave his country because the Chinese is owning them now. And he took a boat from Libya, and the white person came and rescued him, and he's in Europe now. And he got the nerve to get mad at the Caucasian, but he's not mad at his own leaders. You see why I made a video the other day, and I said it's the programming. We are blaming the wrong people. Now you got the nerve to run away. Why don't you stay there and fight? Why don't you stay there to make your country great? But you left. Now you left. You made the room for the leaders to keep selling Africa. Now you're gonna watch me really and be like, but you African and you left too. I was 15 when I came here. I ain't got no choice. This mumu you are watching is not 15 years old. He'll be in his 20s and maybe 30s. Most Africans are like 30s. They will tell you they're 20 something. They be lying. Some of them be 40. They will say they 30 something. They be lying. Okay, this boy right here will be somebody. They can say he's in his 20s. He could have stayed home and deal with it with his leaders, but instead he ran away, and he got the nerve to talk about, we're going to take everything that belongs to us. You still have resources in Africa. It ain't like Caucasian men took everything. We still got resources in Africa, and Chinese are digging it for free. And you got the nerve. I beg. When I saw this video, the comment I left under, a few people would agree with me, and the sleepy ones were like, no, it's the white people's fault. I say it's their fault. Do they put this to your leaders' head to give them your resources? No, they give it to them willingly, so that they sold it to them for a piece of change to keep in their pocket, so their family will benefit. All their families are in abroad. All the leaders in Africa, all their families are in abroad. When they sick, they come here for treat. They come to abroad for treatment. Why don't they fix the hospitals in Africa? Because they don't care about you. But at least you here in Europe, right? If you're sick and you go to the hospital right now, they'll take care of you. In Africa, they will not take care of you if you don't have money. And you got the nerve to open your mouth and be chaka, 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 chaka. I beg, watch this video for me. Give yourself a hug. And kiss on your space suit. African kisses. One love.
I never pray for any Africans to become a slave to white peoples again. How many people do white people kill in the hospital here? We the migrants. Let me take an example from myself. I am a migrant who came through boats, through Libya to come to Europe. But how many of my fellow migrants they kill? Do you think all the boats that have accident in this Libyan sea, do you think is by God? White people are killing them in the sea. They kill many peoples because they said we are too much in Europe. And when they are killing Mohammed Gaddafi, they didn't know that migration will start. When they kill Mohammed Gaddafi, the road will open for Africa to enter to Europe. They didn't know. When they are killing Mohammed Gaddafi, they think like they are killing Mohammed Gaddafi and everything will be good, nothing will be bad. No. You kill Mohammed Gaddafi, you people killed Mohammed Gaddafi, and the border is open for us to come to you peoples. Whatever you steal from Africa, we will steal it back and take it back to Africa. Always know that. I will not be afraid to say this. Whatever you have, you people have stolen from Africa, we have come for it, and we will take it by force. By force. Either you like it, you don't like it, we will take it. If you like, let us work for you people like slave. But whatever you steal from Africa, we will take it back. We will. Racism. Black peoples in Europe are facing racism. 100% of racism. And they said, Europe there is human right. I don't want to hear this word that Europe there is human right. Human right is standing for white peoples in Europe, not we the black. If you are a black man in Europe or in America or in UK, don't think human right is standing for you. You are a black man. There is no human right for you in white man country. Human right is for only white peoples. Because white people thinks that we the black people, we are foolish. We are illiterate. White man like Boris Johnson, UK Prime Minister, they will be racist forever. And even their children will be racist forever. Because they teach their children how to be racist. They tell their children the stories, lies. They teach their children in the school lies story about we the Africans. They make their children to be afraid of us, not to talk to us. They tell their children that we are criminals. We are full of sickness. We came through this way. We came from Africa with sickness. We are not good. We are not clean. We are not clean, but you steal from us. We are not clean, but they are still surviving by us. We are not clean. We are sick. We are criminals. But if we don't work for you, you and your family cannot eat. You said we are not clean. We are sick. That's what you tell your children. Fuck. When you go to supermarket, if you see any tomato there, black people work with. And you said you are racist, don't eat tomato because black people touch it with their hand and black people are the one cultivating that tomato. If you go to supermarket, if you see salad or any vegetables things, black people are the one cultivating it in Europe here. So if you are racist, you don't like black, don't touch it. Don't eat vegetables in Europe. Because every vegetable in Europe here is cultivated by black man. By we the black immigrants. But you are racist, you say you don't like black people. You say black people are sick. What the hell do you think you are doing? But you are still going to supermarket to buy tomato, to buy potatoes, to buy salad, to buy other vegetables. Who work it? Who cultivate it? European youths are working on the street, faking themselves that they are going to school. They are not learning. They are not working. We are working for them. Let me tell you this, my fellow Africans. We the black immigrants living in Europe, we are working for these Europeans and their children's future. We are working for them. When you work normally, how many hours do you work in a day? Do you know how much they will pay you? If you work 8 hours in a day, almost, you're supposed to have like 150 euro a day. But how much are they paying you? 35 euro. 30 euro. And you work 8 hours. So where the rest of your payment is going? To their government, to prepare a good future for their children. That's why their children are becoming useless. They are not even going to school. They didn't even don't want to learn because they are having money. We are working for them. So we are slaves. We are slaves. Do we want our children to come and become slaves again? I will never bring my children to Europe. Even if I have child in Europe, I will take him back to Africa. My child will never be in Europe. I will not be a slave to these dummy peoples, and my children will become and be a slave to these dummy peoples. Why? And if UK Prime Minister is coming out and telling people that he want to take people to Rwanda, I don't blame him, because he is racist and his children are racist, his family is racist, and they will never stop this racism because it's in their blood. I don't blame them. I blame African leaders who should support their peoples, who should abandon the standing with white peoples. Why? Why are you abandoning your own people, African leaders? Why are you abandoning African peoples and standing with white peoples? You have become dictator to your peoples, become criminal to your peoples, stealing your people's budget. But you become slave and call to Europeans. When you sue them, you bend down for them and greet them. Why are you bending down for them? They are surviving by you. Stand strong. Let them bend down for you and greet you. White people should bend down. White prime ministers, European prime ministers, UK prime minister, American president, China president should bow down for African leaders because they are all surviving by Africa. But why African leaders, they are still bowed down for all these leaders? While these leaders are the ones who bow down for African leaders. But because of their stupidity, these leaders are standing and they will come and bow down for them and greet them. That is stupidity. Do you think I will become a leader in Africa and bow down for any damn bloody white prime minister or president? You will bow down for me. You will bow down for me. Come on. We don't have to teach our African leaders what to do. Why can't they stop greediness, selfishness? This life is too short.